started in 1989. I was already in the kitchen industry. And I always had a yearning to have my own business, but I never had enough time. So my aunt, she worked for the British government. She was secretary to Parliament, and she had no kids, and she passed away, and she left my brother and my sister plus myself an inheritance. And I started Cromwell Kitchens 29 years ago with a very, very small amount of money. Yeah. If a client, first of all, if it's comes through Google, or if it's a referral, whatever, we go out to site. That's the first thing, make an appointment, so time that's convenient for the client. We go to site, we have a list of a sheet that we go through, so just so that we don't miss anything, like the appliances, which is very important in the design. And then I prefer a blank canvas so that they give me carte blanche, so I can give them what I think is the best design. So it's the working triangle between the fridge, your water point, and your chopping up, if you want to call it that. So that's your working triangle. I like the modern look. Everyone's looking at the minimalistic push to open, handleless look. It's the clean, straight lines. I like that, but then as well, I do like the more, say, country look. Cromwell Kitchens, we've got everything. That's a nice thing, we're totally versatile. We started about 20 years ago for two developments out at Hartbeespoort, Port-Provence and Ile-d'Afrique. So they wanted hand-painted, that French provincial battered look. So as you've seen the one I showed you already, so we dragged that door around behind the bucky for a week to give it that battered look. So it looks a bit like the old tomato box. Okay, so it is our intellectual property, every design, and we only hand that over once the client has signed. I know it's not rocket science, but it is an exactness. And if it's 10 millimeters out, it's 10 millimeters out. That means that kitchen's what we call a bust. Okay, so everything has to be right, spot on, perfect. One thing I must say that Sapping Overboard and PG Bison, a lot of people, you know, seem to turn their noses up. The melamines that they make nowadays, I can tell you now, our board is A-grade board. It's over-engineered, some of the best in the world, beats the best in the world. All our countertops, we use ISS, which is International Sales Slabs, which is Caesar stone. They have all their quartz, which is a multitude of stones. Plus, of course, they have their real stones, comes from God's earth. It's the Kitchen Specialist Association. We became members with them because people like to know that they've got a backup. So the clients that come in, they know that if anything should go wrong, they can go back to the KSA. If you want to see us, we are on Google, and our website is www.cromwellkitchens.co.za. Okay, and you can all our details are on that, so you can get a hold of us there.